I don't see it.
Hello, you. I'm gonna go ahead and start my introduction. Hello, YouTube. To the. Okay, single player. Boots on the ground, the first mission. Oh, JB, you want to say hey to everyone?
Yo. Oh, I'm watching.
Okay, select character. Okay, there's. Hey, JB, you want me to give you a description of each character? Want me to give you a description of each character?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Now I see that you're watching. Well, first there's RWBY. This is Team RWBY. There's two teams in the game. Team RWBY, Team Juniper. We'll get to Juniper later. Well, Team RWBY, the first one is Ruby Rose. 15-year-old was sent. Oh, I got 2 more viewers. Cool. Hello. She was chosen to attend Beacon, which is supposed to be 17 in order to get into. 2 years early, when she stopped a robbery by Roman Tortrig, a notorious criminal mastermind. But that weapon in her hand isn't a box. That is the storage mode of her weapon, known as Crescent Rose, a scythe that transforms into a 50 caliber high impact sniper rifle. Now, where they come from, they have this thing known as an aura, which is a defensive shell of energy around them. That also gives them each a unique power. Hers is super speed, allowing her to dart around the battlefield extremely fast. The only thing that knows her passing is the wind blowing past her and a trail of rose petals.
Okay.
Now, in Initiation, where they have to go put in a team with another pair, RWBY ended up teaming up with Weiss Schnee, heirs to the Schnee Dust Company. Dust is like an energy propellant, but allows you to basically use the power of nature. Earth, lightning, fire, gravity, ice, wind. She's the heiress to the main name in that business. But at first she was frigid. Yeah?
I'm gonna mute you so I can actually listen to it, because it's like I hear your voice and then a second later I hear you talking again. So I'm gonna see how this works. If not, then I'll just unmute you.
Okay. Well, when she first met RWBY, she wasn't too friendly to RWBY, because RWBY had just been left by her sister Yang, who is another member of the team, and fell into Weiss's luggage, which also held dust, which, if mishandled, could cause explosions. And while Weiss was berating RWBY for falling into it, she didn't notice that a dust vial of red fire dust she had in her hand was loose, letting the dust spread out, causing it to affect RWBY's nose and causing her to sneeze, causing an explosion. Needless to say, the meeting could go too well. Weiss uses a simpler weapon than most of them. She uses a rapier that has a dust chamber revolver in the hilt that allows her to imbue her weapon with different elements, be it fire, ice, and the like. Although she mainly uses ice. So, hence how she gains the nickname, besides her mainly using ice, but also her frigid personality at the beginning of Ice Queen. But her semblance was passed down through the Schnee family, is known as glyphs, or basically seals and symbols that have different effects, from allowing her to run up walls, to increase her speed, to time dilation that makes everything around her seem slow down, to even causing glyphs that shoot out projectiles, giving her a long range abilities. And even another glyph that is extremely hard that she has to train the master called Summoning, which if she defeats an enemy, like Grimm, which are monsters in this, which you'll see me fighting in a bit. Grimm are soulless monsters whose only instinct is to destroy human and faunus kind. Faunus are humans with animal characteristics and senses like night vision, increased smell, ability to better sensory output, balance, and like I said, some animal features like cat ears, a monkey tail, bull horns, stuff. But if she could defeat something like a Grimm or something, she could then, using her summoning glyph, summon that a oral version of it to fight for her. That's her. Now their partner, the other two members is Blake Belladonna, who is a faunus herself, a cat faunus. Those bows whose hide her cat ears. Her weapon is known as Gambold's Shroud. Oh yeah, and Weiss's is known as Bartoneister. But Gambold's Shroud is a combo of basically 4 weapons instead of the normal 2. The one she uses most is her katana. Which also doubles as has a machine pistol as the hilt, but the blade can fold out, turning it into a kusugami, or a chain scythe, which is a small handheld scythe attached to a chain, or in her case, a ribbon. But the 4th weapon is the sheath for her katana itself, which actually has a cleaver blade and a handle that she can grab a hold of. Her special ability is known as Shadow Clone, but not like the ones that Naruto uses in Naruto, which are solid. Hers are more illusionary, although by imbuing them with dust, she could actually change them to make them a fire clone, an earth clone. Now these clones, once she uses them, don't move from the position she's in. But once they're imbued with an element, they have other effects, like if she's moving when she activates it, an earth clone, when she jumps back, it gets hit, explodes, shooting shards of earth everywhere. A fire clone goes up in a burst of fire. Those are the only two dust-imbued clones they've shown so far. But her partner is RWBY's older half-sister, Yang Xiaolong. RWBY took her mother's last name instead of her father's. Because that cape she wears is, at least the cape according to fandom anyway, I don't think it's ever actually been proven, are the only things to remind her of her mother who passed away when RWBY was young. But Yang, her weapon was known as dual shot gauntlets. Basically a pair of gauntlets, which are those 2 yellow bracelet things on her wrist, that have a shotgun built into each one. They each punch sends out a dust bullet, which is a bullet made from dust, as if it thinks hers is an explosive dust, so it explodes on contact. But her semblance, or her ability, is it was never actually given a name. So most people, I think, call it what does it kill you makes you stronger or something, because basically whenever she takes damage, that increases the amount of damage she can deal out. So for every hit she gets, every time she gets hit, her next hit packs more impact. Basically, in a way, people believe it makes her immune to fire, because when it goes from the passive, where she takes damage and then can deal back more damage, to the active, which actually seems to cause flames to appear around her, making people believe that she might be a bit fireproof. But her eyes go red when she does that, and she basically goes Super Saiyan, because her hair basically spikes up a bit before falling back down. But that's basically Team RWBY. The next one's Team Juniper, starting with the leader Jean Arc, the only boy amongst 8 kids with 7 sisters. I don't believe it ever tells us if any of them's older, which ones are older or younger. But basically, he came to Beacon with no training, did not have his aura unlocked, did not know what aura was, did not unlock his semblance until the end of volume or season 5 of the show, using his ancestors' weapon, a sword and shield combo known as Goque24 or Yellow Death. And the only thing about it that makes it different than a standard sword and shield is the shield can fold up into a sheath. And hello, YZ Life. Well, he ended up, because he never went to a huntsman academy, he ended up lying and forging a transcript to get in. But so things happen. He's eventually become a better fighter. He eventually upgrades his armor. Yeah. Thanks, Fuzzy. I just explained to my friend about these characters. Upgrades his armor to where now when he puts his sword in his shield, it can double as a great sword. His aura is what from what I've seen from the latest episodes, amplification of another person's aura, basically making him into a paladin, which are knights that can increase their allies' powers and stuff. Now his partner is Nikos, also known as the Invincible Woman, who had won the Mistral Tournament 4 years in a row, meaning since she was 17 when she entered Beacon and already done that, that means she was 13 when she won the first tournament, against other fighters including more experienced than her. She wields a shield and weapon combo, that was a Xiphos or a Greek sword that could transform into a hunting rifle or a spear. Wait a minute. YZ Life. Your PlayStation name is Killer? You're a killer. Okay then. Well, her semblance is magnetism. If it's metal or something that has a magnetic field or metal, she can control it, which she uses to make her look like she doesn't take any hits by subtly moving her opponent different ways. So, oh, this is different ways. So, okay. Unfortunately, her story takes a darker turn at the end of Volume 3. I don't want to spoil it, so I'd watch the series, but it goes dark. Now, they're paired up with a pair of students who have been with each other since childhood. We'll go with the first one, Nora Valkyrie. Now, unlike RWBY, which are Team RWBY, which are based on different fairy tales, Red Riding Hood, Snow White, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and Goldilocks, obviously on Yang. They are based on what is known as people who disguise themselves as the opposite gender. John Arc is based on Joan of Arc, who disguised herself as a boy at first to be a knight. Pyrrha is based off of Achilles, who at one time dressed up as a woman named Nikos. Nora Valkyrie is based on Thor, who at one time was transformed by his brother Loki into a female. Her weapon is known as Maghild, a warhammer that doubles as a grenade launcher. Her favorite food is pancakes, and her favorite catchphrase is, "Will break your legs," and she will try and break your legs if you steal her pancakes. She is hyper, a big brain, and has an obsession with sloths. But her semblance is lightning enhancement, meaning if she gets hit by lightning or any type of electricity, all it does is enhance all her stats: her strength, her speed, her endurance, her durability, all of that. It basically sends her into hyperdrive. But she's teamed up with someone who's basically her opposite in personality. Calm, stoic, not talking much, and always staying down to earth, Lyrian, who uses a pair of dual machine pistols that has a dagger blade on the front of each so he can use them to stab or block attacks. His semblance allows him to basically just compress and hide any negative emotion on him or whoever he targets from being felt anywhere. completely suppressing the negative emotion, meaning turning himself blind, making Grimm blind to him or whoever he's targeting's presence. Because Grimm can only sense negative emotions, and that's how they track their prey. Yeah. His father was a hunter. Basically, you get his and Nora's backstories when you by watching the end of season 4, which is also dark. All of them, except Jean, has a dark backstory. Well, Jean and Pyrrha. Pyrrha, more like what happens to Pyrrha in season 3 or volume 3 is what gets dark for her. But other than that, she just has a sad backstory, and when she tries to make friends, she isn't sure that that's because of her herself or because of her fame. But the rest of them, other than basically her and Jean, have dark backstories. But that's basically the two main teams of the series in a nutshell. Now, which character do y'all think I should play as? RWBY, Weiss, Blake, Yang, Jean, Nora, Pyrrha, or Rin?
I think it's a hard choice.
Just one question. Have I gotten you interested in watching the series yet, JB?
Yeah.
Oh, you can find it on YouTube easily. Just type in RWBY. They start out slow at like 3 to 5 minutes per episode, but they keep going big and bigger until the final episode of volume 3 is around 30 minutes long. I'll just go with you know what? I'll go with Yang since I still need to level her up. Okay, now I'm gonna refund the skill points so I can show you how the skill points work. Now, you know how most game difficulties, these actually double make it show how hard it is to how much increases the damage that the enemies can take and deal while decreasing the amount of damage you deal and take. Not true in this game. In this game, the difficulty just increases how many enemies you face at a time. There's a reason why Eclipse says that's a lot of Grimm. On normal, in a streaming, unless it's having to no, I'm still streaming. I think it's just having to load to keep up with it. Has the streaming started again?
Okay, it's back.
Yeah, sorry about it going to that no video thing. But Eclipse, I'd have like 50 to 60 Grimm instead of the 10. So since like one of the ones watching JB is new to the game, I'm gonna go on normal.
I'm the only one watching.
Oh. You are? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, Killer was just watching. Those 5 comments up there, that was Killer. He is YZ Life. Well, the skills, you see how it says press up on the D-pad for new skills? These are the skills. There's Survivor, which you can survive more damage after your aura is depleted. There's Aura Duration, your aura recovers more faster. Each time you level up, you get a skill point. I'm at level 9 right now. If they're yellow like that, that means, like you see right here, that means they're already unlocked. Quake slams the car to the ground, creating a wave of energy which damages all nearby enemies. For anyone from Warframe, this is basically the Rhino Stomp, but with a fist. And it knocks them down or back instead of sending them floating. That's a team attack, which I'll show you later if I can initiate. And then that's her ranged attack. Fires 2 missiles at the end of her ranged attack. Now, regeneration is obvious. That increases ultimate pool. Ultimate pool, basically, each ultimate bar counts as 1 ultimate attack. With each one, it's different. Then there is Medic, which is only for multiplayer, which allows you to revive your teammates much faster, of course. Then this doubles your aura, while improved ultimate 2 increases it by another 1. Then there's this, heavy attacks have an improved chance to create a team attack opportunity. Chitty chitty yang yang. Yes, Yang is a fan of puns. Good puns, bad puns, cringeworthy, make Mark go, that was dumb puns. She does them all.
Oh, jeez.
It's the chitty chitty yang yang. She uses her last name Zhao Long in place of so long or how long. Like, you know Zhao Long, I've been waiting to do this, or instead of starting my day off with the bang, I like to start my day off with the yang. Yes, that level of cringeworthy puns. Hence the name Chitty Chitty Yang Yang. Then the dashboard counter. Okay, now each of those little numbers beside each one shows you how many points is needed for it. I'll show you what my basic setup for Yang is on when it's just single player. I use Survivor, Aura Regeneration, Increased Aura, give an extra that, then I choose Improved Quake. That's what I usually go by, is that setup for now. But you can change the setup at any time. Moving, O is counters, or the trigger button fires her shock gauntlets. Square is just her basic punches. Triangle is her heavy. There's a quick heavy, the charged heavy. But then you can do combos. Like quick heavy is that, which is square then triangle. Then there's combo 2, which is quick heavy, which basically is basically the Shoryuken uppercut from Street Fighter. And then there's quick heavy, which is that 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, after the third combo of quick heavy, there's no other combos other than just button mashing. X jumps. L1 causes her to dodge and stuff, and also causes her to sprint. L2 doesn't do anything. R1 doesn't do anything. Yeah. But L1 and R1 is for her ultimate. And these are Grimm. These are known as creeps. So the most basic of enemies. And you can double stuff. Those are experience points. And counter.
Oh, what is this popping up on my screen?
Sure you can. Yes, you have to defeat all enemies in the section you have to advance. Professor Port, Grimm Studies.
We need boots on the ground to investigate. That means you, team. Onward.
How can I
Then there's artifacts, which gives you 100 XP. What?
How can I send you feedback without talking in the middle of the thing?
Do you see? Are you on your phone or are you on the PlayStation?
PlayStation.
You're using the PlayStation on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see? There should be a thing where you can do for chat in the menu somewhere. In your PlayStation thing. Yeah. Do you see it?
Hold on. If I can get this up. I don't see it yet. Hold on. It's making me literally sit through this.
Okay, do you have a phone?
No, I don't have. I'm not on my phone. I'm on PS4.
But do you own a phone?
No.
Cause if you did, it'd be easy for you to do it then.
More options. Again, it says feedback.
Don't know. I've never had to actually do chats while on YouTube. I've usually only used my phone.
I'll be right back. Keep streaming and all that.
Yeah. Actually, I know an easy way you could do it. Hey JB, I know an easy way you can do it. Use the web browser on your internet, on your PlayStation, and go to YouTube there, and you should be able to do chat. Now this is a alpha for Creep. An alpha Grimm. Each Grimm type has an alpha, which is an old and more powerful one. Yeah, all one does the team attacks. That have become leaders of their groups, leading to being bigger, having more bone armor, and a more versatile weapon set. At least in the series. In the games, alpha just means bigger and tougher. And more damaging, but not a different moveset. And always make sure to check down side the routes. You'll never know when you'll come across artifacts, which gives you 100 XP, or the XP getting items like boxes or vases stuff you can bust open to get an XP orb. XP orbs are 25 XP, yeah, while artifacts are 100. As you tell, the ore is the green bar, the 3 blue bars is the ultimate, and that orange bar or brownish yellow bar is your XP total. Cool. Cool. And down there you'll see both the character level and then the player's account level for this game. Now we'll come to the second and more common type of Grimm, the Beowulf. Basically based upon the werewolves. They are some of the more difficult ones. And the alphas are deadly. Fast with Wolverine claws, the alphas do. Now an ultimate. And team. And more creeps. Unlike most start chains that you can spam real easily, these you can't spam as easily. Yeah, and Yang's kind of cocky. With a very fiery temper. Trust me, don't ever damage your hair.
The security control center for this region is inside that cave. Go have a look. Maybe we can.
She, after a small fight, that actually didn't do that much damage to a nightclub, but proceeded to completely destroy the nightclub and its owner after the owner yanked out a few strands of hair. Needless to say, you do not want to get on this girl's bad side. She gives a whole new definition to the term fiery bomber. And fiery temper, and fiery anything else. Also, her weapons are known as Imbecilica. whereas Ren's weapons are known as Stormflower, and Pyrrha's are known as Milo and Akuro. Akuro is the shield, Milo is her blade, is her weapon.
Never mind. Defend the control center while I undo the damage. Make sure your weapons are loaded and your mustache wax is stowed.
You there?
Yeah, I'm still here. And unlike most games where you have ranged weapons like guns and stuff, in this you never have to worry about ammo. Mainly probably because with how this whole thing is
the way there. Keep up the good work.
Also, they also have heavy jump attacks, which for her, as you see, is a hammer fist. Luckily, she has shorts on and not a skirt.
Be back.
One enemy left. Now for your first sight at an alpha Beowulf. Oh no, apparently this hunt's an alpha creep. Hey, the alpha Beowulf is at the end of next wave.
Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
me, Goku.
Yeah?
I was gonna rewatch some of your other vids, and apparently I can't.
Why?
I will show you.
This is an alpha Beowulf. As you can see, it's bigger and stronger and has a different attack set.
Inappropriate something.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't your, crap.
Did you sign into your YouTube account?
Mm-hmm.
Then it should allow you to view it.
Okay, I'm gonna look up somebody else and click on a video. This video is restricted. It must be approved for you to view it.
Alright, did your parents have control over your views? Or did
No.
you? Well, check to see what your settings to see what you are and are not allowed to watch. Go to settings.
Restricted mode, hide inappropriate content. It's on.
Turn it off.
Okay.
If you watching
I'll
that
try it
shit.
again.
Okay. Hey.
Game.
Is it letting you watch it now?
Think noodles. Let's go over to the video, and this video is restricted. It must be approved for you to view it. I guess I just got signed on my account.
You wait a minute. You wasn't signed into your account while doing this?
No, I was.
Hmm. Yeah, you was able to watch my RWBY thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, screen's getting dark. Loading. Well, it loads a lot. I should be right back.
Well, now I'm going. Are you able to watch my live stream at least? Still? Hello? Well, anyway. Next, I think I'll show you how NOR works. And for we'll turn it up to hard. If I have skill points, I can show you my standard NOR's thing. Now play. Now for her, again, these are going to be the same. Now for her though, I usually increase full charge, because that. This I'll increase that, and then give her that.
Hey, Goku.
ASM, I'm doing a broadcast live stream of RWBY Grimm Eclipse.
What's that?
A video game by Rooster Teeth for the web series RWBY. It's the only RWBY game out so far. But Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battles will allow you to play as Ruby Rose.
Or doesn't he just go on YouTube? Oh.
Yeah. That. Yes, the characters do just say lines from the actual series itself. And as you can tell just from her looks and the way and how she just starts singing I'm Queen of the Castle, kind of tells you that there's something a little bit off with her.
Yeah.
SM, you watching the broadcast? The live stream?
No, I'm not. What was it? What is the name again?
It's Goque24 plays RWBY Grimm Eclipse, RWBY.
These are more dangerous than the Grimm you fought before. When it sees you, it will spin before it charges.
Here, I'll just look up your YouTube name.
Disoriented after
You do know what my YouTube name is, right?
Yeah, I got it saved in my memory. Wasn't it Hawk Nightblade?
Yeah. Right.
Where they all go? I'm bored now. Oh, I bet Fred would like this.
Hey, that's another big debate on whether people think Ren and Nora are actually together as a couple or not. Everyone believes they are, even though Nora says they're together but not together. Not real much. It ain't just River in Egypt, people. It ain't just River in Egypt. Ah.
Is Nightblade one word?
Yep. And the N is capitalized.
I know it's a stretch, but maybe he operates that mechanism in Bridge.
There you go, activating the bridge.
Seems to attract some Grimm. Happy hunting.
Alright. Hawk Nightblade.
Yep.
It's not showing up.
Well, type in Goque24.
And then hit search. Oh, is it, no, that's something else.
Tell me what the profile image is.
It was like someone in like a fedora, feather in it.
No, it'll have a golden red being held from behind by a guy in black with the word miraculous on the front. Kudos if you get the series reference that's from. I'll give you a hint. Her red outfit also has black spots and he has black cat ears.
Yeah, I know. I know who you're talking about. I'm not ashamed to watch it either. How do you spell your name again?
Well, my screen name?
Yeah, oh, no, never mind. I put in Goque24 and this is Goku group.
Do you type it in how my name's spelled? My screen name's spelled?
Yeah, GOQUE24.
They followed up with plays.
Oh no, I put the...
Just Goque24 plays.
Oh, there we go. Is it Goque24 plays RWBY Grimm Eclipse?
Yep, that's RWBY. It's pronounced RWBY.
Yep, I see it. She's definitely one of a kind.
Yeah, each of them's got their own specific emotes, which is something unique to them from the shows.
I love how she's just killing monsters of hearts.
You haven't seen what her what her ultimate can do.
What?
You just saw it. Mighty Spark is basically what it is. She's based off of Thor. Her team is based off of characters who also have a legitimate form. John Arc Kalita is based off of Joan of Arc, who wants to disguise himself as a boy to join the military as a knight. His partner Paranikos is based off General Achilles, who wants to disguise himself as a woman named Paranikos. And Lyran is based off of Milan. Yeah, Nora's kind of a blast to play with, just because of the randomness she spouts during battle. Case in point. That shield relic, she goes, ooh, shiny.
Talk to you guys later.
Okay, see ya.
Bye, YouTube. I'm back.
Oh, enough.
That was fun. Again.
Fortunately, you haven't come across the 3 toughest Grimm yet.
Got another one.
Oh.
Well, technically, it's 4. There's 4. No, it's still no. It's it's 4.
Just as I thought. More sabotage from our friend with the symbol. But those cages. Is someone trying to capture Grimm? I don't like the looks of this. For now, let's just focus on the objective. Defend that control.
So far in this video, y'all been introduced to 3 of the 3 types of Grimms. The creeps. Basically, I call them cannon fodder. The bear wolves, which you see me fight often. And the Borba Tusk, which you've only seen me fight 5 of.
Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up the good work. Right, the symbol we've been seeing belongs to Merlot Industries. It's an old research and development corporation, far before your time.
And so this is where we say adieu. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you.